I think accepting a gig and doing the gig for the sake of the gig is just a door closed. Like after that gig, how can you leverage that into other things and someone else? Like how would you, I mean, this community, the follow-up game is really weak, I think. I think we can all do better.
Yeah.
You know, like after that gig, do you thank that person in their preferred method of communication? Do you check up on them regularly and just put yourself top of mind? Or do you genuinely connect with them in other ways?
Yeah.
And that's how you can be remembered.
Do you do that, or do you have a technique?
That's my favorite thing to do ever.
What are some tips in that realm, you know, of following up and being authentic with your communication with them, not on some like,
here's a fruit basket.
Here's edible arrangements and like whatever.
That is definitely the key. Like you got in anything you do, but particularly this, you have to be super intentful.
Yeah.
Even beyond strategic, but intentful, where it's genuine, where you that you care and you want to build that relationship and show interest. So I think a lot of the things that resonate with me with that is because, like, especially for these recent wave of clients, that it was definitely a value match. That's why I got hired 100%. And so even as people, the gig aside, I just connected with them as people, whether it's similar interests or actually, like, one of my Disney contacts, her and I are going to SoFi Stadium this weekend. And
nice.
That's something like I'm treating her to because, hey, like we just became friends and we have this common interest in like live events, and she's an event producer. And so am I, actually. That's my trade. And so we have that in common, and it's LA and she loves LA, and I'm a huge Rams fan. So we're going to like check that out together. And it's during our off time, it's something, my professional relationship with her technically has ended, but staying in touch with them and
yeah, that's great.
And keeping that forward. And then obviously social media helps if you're genuinely interacting with people.
Right.
And I think that goes beyond a like or 5 emojis in the comments. Like it really, like if you're really invested in someone, it's like, honestly, it's a courtship, no? Like it's like this whole dancing act of communication, being authentic, showing up as yourself, and doing things the way that resonate with you. So the way I do things might not be the same way you do, and that's totally okay. But I think the receiving end of that can tell if you're true to yourself or if it feels like a business transaction.
Totally.
And